Based on the wide experience that HMV Engineers has developed in the area of electrical power, we have become an important supplier of complete integrated control, protection, and communication solutions for energy transmission and generation systems. The project comprises from conceptual definition of the system through site commissioning, and in each of the stages, the best engineering practices are applied to meet the client and system-specific requirements, along with articulating its solutions around the assembly, manufacturing, and factory testing. The different disciplines of engineering, including protection designs, control and automation, communications, protection coordination, programming and adjustment, which guarantees the fulfillment of the specific requirements of the system and the client. The process starts with the design stage, performing the following activities: development of 1 and 3 line diagrams, elaboration of the logic diagrams and operational principles of the system, definition of the different control levels, automatic operation sequences, equipment interlockings, protection operation principles, breaker tripping schemes, reclosing operational philosophy, elaboration of the detailed control, protection, and metering circuit diagrams, programming and setting of the intelligent electronic devices, which include substation controllers, protection relays, Ethernet switches, recorders, cubicle detail arrangement, defining the optimum frontal and internal layout and location of all main and secondary equipment, including protection relays, substation controllers, operation handles, auxiliary relays, terminal blocks, mini circuit breakers, and test blocks. Elaboration of the internal wiring and external cabling schedules. At the manufacturing stage, the mechanical assembly of the cubicle is undertaken with the installation of all main and auxiliary devices according to the design supplied by the engineering area. Once the mechanical assembly is completed, the electrical assembly is carried out, including the internal wiring and terminal marking, according to the produced wiring schedules. Finally, the cubicle passes to the testing area for the factory acceptance tests, where the following verifications are performed: point-to-point wiring check, mechanical assembly and equipment arrangement verification, full factory testing, including protection relays and controllers programming and settings, and in general the cubicle overall function verification. The control and protection systems are programmed and fully factory tested, minimizing site commissioning time. HMV has designed, assembled, programmed, factory tested, installed, and site commissioned hundreds of control and protection cubicles, including the programming, setting, and complete integration of the system for generation plants and substations in numerous countries in the Americas. Our work in those countries has allowed us to acquire extensive experience in different types of standards and design philosophies as required by clients and manufacturers. Design and implementation process for such type of solutions is based upon industry international standards and recommendations from organizations such as IEC, IEEE, EPRI, and with the use of the most accepted utility protocols for control and protection solutions, including GOOS messages, sample values according to IEC 61850 standard, DNP 3.0, and the IEC 61870 suite. HMV provides custom solutions in terms of equipment brands, designs, operation, and protection practices and standards, according to the client's preferences. Control and protection solutions can be implemented together with local SCADA stations and communication processors for both local and remote supervision and operation of the facility. This knowledge and variety of practices make HMV a solid and reliable choice for the design, supply, and commissioning of the control and protection systems for your new transmission and generation facilities, as well as for the modernization of existing installations. HMV has also developed digital substation solutions, innovating through the implementation of control and protection systems based on hardware and software in compliance with IEC 61850 process bus solutions. This solution is based on the collection of all digital and analog signals, from the switchyard equipment to an adjacent merging unit which interconnects to the control house cubicles via a single fiber optic. An extensive testing process of stability, performance, and effectiveness is carried out for each project solution. HMV can also offer its control and protection solutions within prefabricated structures, such as containers or shelter-type buildings, which leave our workshop completely assembled, wired to border concentrators, tested and ready to be used in substations, generation plants, pump stations, and industrial installations, containing all systems of control, protection, and auxiliary services. These solutions can be manufactured and customized according to the needs of the client, facilitate their transport to any place or country, and substantially reduce civil works, installation, and commissioning times on site. In addition to the board assembly process, the manufacture of a prefabricated control building comprises adequacy of the enclosures, installation of complementary systems such as lighting, power supply, air conditioners, cable trays, and detection or fire extinguishing system, installation of control, protection, and auxiliary services cubicle inside the container, including auxiliary services transformer and battery bank, equipment energization and execution of tests, after which proceed with the packing, assurance of internal equipment for transportation, and dispatch of the prefabricated building to site. HMV has a professional staff with highly skilled and field-experienced engineers and technicians, which participate in the implementation of control and protection solutions from the early stages of conceptual design through the final stages of factory and site acceptance tests. HMV has its own UL-listed panel assembly shop and factory acceptance testing facilities with ISO 9001 quality assurance certification, which along with our logistics department can ship the cubicles wherever needed by the client.